Hi everybody. I was like, oh, there. Hi, a bit overexcited. Hello, happy Saturday, happy Easter Saturday. I think the reason I got so overexcited is I've actually recorded this intro 4 times. I don't know what happens in the first couple of times I record this vlog. I just lose all ability to speak and I start talking about the most random crap. Like, I should honestly have an outtake reel and a bloopers reel because it's just me rabbiting about nonsense. It's as if I need to get it out of my system and then the 4th or 5th take I'm usually fine. Anyway, welcome back. We have been having a whole week this week of Hustle Week. And I've really enjoyed it and it's been interesting because there's been a couple of things come out of it which I wouldn't have thought at the start was particularly hustle. But I'm really looking forward next week to doing almost the whole week on a very important and interesting topic for business owners and entrepreneurs, which is stress and overwhelm and overwork. I'm not going to talk about that too much today, but it's very interesting to see the correlation between hustling and kind of the scrappy attitude to entrepreneurship, which is what I have, and the distinction of work-life balance, you know, how you need to take time out for your life. And it's so hard to merge those two worlds, and I've been speaking to some extremely informative, influential, some seriously fantastic people this week in order to get lots of research for next week. I'm going to thank them on the vlog next week when we come to do that particular bit, but guys, for this moment, you know who you are. Thank you for your time and your commitment to helping me do this. So today I wanted to wrap up Hustle Week and I wanted to finish by sort of summarising everything that we've said into one day. Last week when we were talking about goal setting, we talked about your perfect day exercise, right? This isn't your perfect day. This is what your average day should and could look like in order to make sure that you're really bringing in the qualities of hustle into your day, that you're taking advantage of every opportunity, and that you're making the most of what you've got. Because I did a bit of Googling. I'd previously given you the Urban Dictionary definition of hustle, which was, you know, doing whatever it takes. I also had a bit of I looked into the other kind of more broader definitions, and it's quite interesting because I hadn't associated it with the description of doing things at fast speed. So, you know, like hustling, and like people will say hustle and bustle, the hustle and bustle of the city centre. It's going fast and everything like that. And that's a really good way to describe it as well, because it's jumping from one thing to the other thing and keeping going and keeping active and keeping busy. It's not sitting at a laptop for 15 hours staring at the same document and working on that. That's not hustle, that's abject boredom, and that's a job. So hustle is, I think I'd referred to it before, for me it was about reacting instantly to feedback that I was getting, and that feedback was in the form of, that's not working, they're not interested, they don't give a shit, she looks like she knows what she's talking about, I want to hang about over there, I want to know that, I want to do this, I think we should do this, somebody tweeted me back, I want to respond. It's like constant, you're getting feedback from everywhere. The market's giving you feedback, your friends are giving you feedback, your body is giving you feedback, your business partners, the people you meet, the people you're in meetings with. And hustle is about responding to everything in an appropriate manner and being able to do it instantly. And not a lot of people can do that. And that's where a lot of people will spend far too much time procrastinating, far too much time overthinking. And a good rule of thumb that I learned when I was setting up a business is, when you're faced with a decision to do something and you need to make that decision very, very quickly, if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. So for example, if something comes up and you think, well, might it be okay to go for that? Oh, should we? Oh God, I'm not sure, let me think about it. It's a no, just put that in the no pile. If it comes up and it's like, oh my God, I would give anything to go after this opportunity, it's a yes, just go for it. And as Richard Branson said, if a great opportunity comes along, say yes, and then work out how to do it. You know, if you don't have the capabilities at that moment to do it, say you'll do it, and then you work out how to do it. And that seems to have served me okay in the last few years. So the difference in speaking this week about how you should be so busy and how you should be going mental and, you know, keeping crazily busy, and next week is about how not to go mental and how not to go crazy and how not to crack up with the stress and overwhelm. So let me start off by talking about an average day. And I'm going to promise you 100%, I haven't even thought this through yet. I just thought, let's just go for it. I'll talk you through what to me would be an average day as a startup entrepreneur. So you've just started your business. Let's say you don't even have any customers yet, okay? I'll take you back to the first month when I set up my business and I just knew I had to make that certain amount by the end of the month. So you've got a full day, okay? As an entrepreneur, I would strongly suggest that your day starts at 5 a.m, if not before. Most of the most successful people in the world start early. If you're getting out of your bed at 8 o'clock, it's not going to cut it. Please, please, please start trying to get into the habit of getting up early. Okay, so let's assume that the hour between 5 and 6 is the golden hour where the world doesn't know you're awake yet, your clients don't know you're awake yet, even people in different time zones don't know you're awake yet, right? So that's an hour that you can spend solidly on you. The first hour of your day will set you up for the rest of your day. I would strongly recommend doing some exercise. I have not been doing any exercise since I got to Kuwait. I'm going to need to get back into it. Get up, wake up in the morning, alarm goes off, switch it straight off, feet in the ground, up, running gear on, go out for a run, clear your head. By the time you leave the house, your brain shouldn't even have woken up to the fact that you're awake yet. It should just literally be get out the door, do some running, then probably say 30 minutes of that. Come back as you're having your shower or getting ready or whatever you're doing for the next half an hour. Think about your day. You should have already planned your day the day before, but when you're getting ready or when you're having breakfast or whatever it is, think about your goals for that day. Then connect with your longer term goals as well. So think about what's my goals for 6 months again. So for example, just now when I'm getting up in the morning and I'm thinking about, right, okay, so I've got to do all this stuff for Amy Executive Glasgow today, and I'm doing that because in 6 months I want it to be here, and I want Brian to be here, and I want the team to be here, and I want to help them, and I want to contribute to that. So that's why I'm doing that particular task today. And this is the thing I'm doing for LWG, and that's because in 6 months' time I want to have this development in the city centre, and I want me and Cassie to be doing this, blah, blah, blah. So it's not just a task list, it's a goals list, it's a what you want to achieve today. So once you've got all that sorted, let's assume you don't have any client meetings for the day, which if you don't, you're seriously in trouble, okay? You should be in contact with clients, network contacts, friends, whoever it is, people in business you should be talking to every single day. But let's assume you have a totally clear day, okay? At some stage during that day, you must fit in some way to network. And I would suggest at least putting yourself in 3 different social situations where you're likely to meet other business contacts. So once you're ready and you've had your shower and say you've had your breakfast, go to a Starbucks. In Glasgow, we have this private members club called 29 where lots of business people go. Go to a private members club. Go somewhere to set your laptop up for the day. Don't hide away in your room. Don't, hide away in the living room, have the TV on in the background. Actually, go somewhere if you don't have an office yet to set up for the day. Checking emails and doing your general kind of task stuff should be shortened to as small a time as possible. You should only check emails twice a day. Check emails between, say, 10 and 11 in the morning. 9 and 10 should be used to strategize your day, to plan it. By the way, you should already be at your place of work or be at wherever you're working from by like 8 in the morning. So by 9, you've got rid of the stuff that you've kind of either had left over from the day before. You've strategized your day, you've planned out exactly what you're going to do, you've done research in whatever kind of market is you're working on just now. For example, in property, what we would do between 8 and 10 or 9 and 10 is research available properties. We would have a look at what the other agents were doing, blah, blah, blah. So you have half an hour where you do your emails and respond to emails, and then file the rest of your emails into 3 categories: action, read, file. Action means you've got to do something on it later on. Read means you just want to read through that particular piece of information whenever you've got some time. File means you're done with it, file it away. Okay, action, read, file, other ones delete. And that's it, you've got nothing in your inbox. And then for the next 2 solid hours, I would say you should be either going out and about, doorstepping, online doing social media, which should be like Instagram, tweeting, Facebook, Snapchat, vlogging, doing YouTube stuff. If you don't have anything in your diary for the day and you're a startup and you don't have commitments already, You should be spending at least 5 hours a day on social media. You should be reverse engaging with people. You should be searching hashtags that relate to your business and contacting the people whose accounts come up when you go into those hashtags and giving them some kind of value. Don't sell to them. Don't be messaging them saying, hi, it's me, it's Angela, I do property. You look like you like properties. Do you want to come stay in one of my properties? Like, get lost. Don't do that. What to do is connect to them and say, God, that's cracking view. You know, if you put up a picture of a penthouse, or you connect with them and you just say, I love New York, this picture of New York, or whatever it is that's relevant to what you're doing, add some value. And then you start to create your community. We will do an entire week on social media, don't worry, because I am an absolute massive fan of it, so that will get dealt with later on. But let's say you're doing at least 5 hours on social media, right? You should then be doing follow-up on every single networking event that you've been to. So do all your follow-up for the people that you've met during the week, invite them out for coffee. You should have some time set aside in your afternoon for your coffee meetings of the follow-ups. You should meet with one person for coffee at least every single day. So this is your 2 networking opportunities. You've had your coffee in the morning in Starbucks where you're working from for the laptop. You've then went in a coffee meeting with somebody, another influential business person, even if it's not a client or a potential client, it's just somebody in business so that you can chat business. And then towards the end of the afternoon, you have your other time where you check emails, you go through them, respond to everything, action, read, file, set them to the side. And then you do like a chunk of work that will boost your business forward. So this is where Stephen Covey talks about working on your business rather than in your business. This is the stage where you step back and you're not the technician of your craft anymore, you're the entrepreneur. So you're looking at things like marketing strategy and how you fit in the marketplace and networking strategies, and you're looking at how can I refine and fine-tune my processes and my systems to make better productivity, all that kind of stuff. So that's set aside for a chunk in the afternoon. Then in the evening, if it's not dinner with a client or dinner with a potential client or dinner with a contact or dinner with somebody in business, then it's have a quick dinner and get to some other kind of networking event. Something else which is going on in the business community. This doesn't have to be something which actually says networking in the title. It can be a gallery opening, it can be a book signing, it can be a theatre preview night, whatever it is. Just get around where the other people that have businesses are. The end of that night, you should then be back on social media. I mean, you should really be doing this through the day. Another hour or 2 of social media, then before you go to your bed for the night, which should probably be about 10, 11, midnight, something like that if you're getting up at 5. Then before you go to bed at the end of the night, you're writing out what your achievements were for that day, what you got through, what you take away from it, and plan your day for the next day. That's a pretty full day, and that's assuming that you don't have any meetings. Sorry, I did say a coffee meeting with somebody you met at networking. Sorry, what I meant was no client meetings, like no actual sales meetings. Always you should have somebody that you can speak to during the day. That's how you hustle. That's how you fill every single second of every day. And it's not sitting for 5 hours staring at your emails going, oh, well, they've not come back to me yet, I'm just going to hold off. No, get out there. Do something different. Take the feedback from whatever it is that you're doing, change up whatever it is you're doing, go on to something different, and then very, very quickly move through the different stages of your day. And literally, your days will start going like that. That's probably as much as I can say on your average day about hustle in the extremely short time that I have to talk to you in vlogs. I'm going to do a whole week in social media. I'm going to do the whole of next week on stress, overwork and overwhelm. And tomorrow, I hope we've got a business to focus on. If not, what I will probably do is just do an intro into the things that we're talking about next week by trying to give you a bit more info on how we're going to approach it, and probably a bit of an update on the last few days. I hope that's not been too much information to cram into a relatively short space of time for you. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. I hope you have a lovely Easter Sunday, and I'll speak to you all again tomorrow night. Okay, good night. Bye bye.